Welcome back to ETHEREANS community, guys. Thank you for continuing to follow us. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please press on the red subscribe button and activate the alarm bell. Following the additional round of funding from EthereansOS towards delegation, in today's video, we're going to dive straight into what our very first proposal is going to look like. Stay with us. First and foremost, we want to give a very big thank you to EthereansOS for their generous grant that they have allocated towards delegation. I'm sure it's going to make a really huge difference. Also, a very big thank you to all of you out there who have wrapped and staked your OS token towards our delegation. And I just wanted to know that we really appreciate it. Big shout out as well for the other delegations who managed to yield a very large chunk of the EthOS funds, and that is Cypher Party. So big shout out to Max Flyer there, and ETHEREANS PL Poland. So big shout out to Macy in that respect. We're also seeing that there is a brand new delegation that's popped out on the portal. It's called Gaia, and anytime now they're gonna go live into launch, and we're gonna find out very soon what their plan is going to look like, and most likely we're also going to cover it in a video. So there's a link on the description so you can go check them out yourself. Just to give you a little bit of a summary from the second round of granting, the results were that we were able to get 10.8 Ethereum, Cypher Party was able to get 9.8, and ETHEREANS Poland 7 Ethereum. So again, very appreciated. I'm sure we're going to have a big impact with this level of investment. In our last video, we gave you a detailed breakdown on how we are looking to invest the first startup 10 Ethereum that all of the delegation were been given. So now that we have an additional 10.89, we thought that we were going to share with you some more information on how this additional round is going to be invested, so you are prepared and you know exactly what to expect. So in this table here on the screen, you can see we have split up the 10.89 Ethereum across the unit items that we discussed last time. And it's all done by percentages, and you can see that the largest chunk of that by a long distance is going to go towards the advertisement piece of EthereansOS, and we're going to get there later on. 70% going towards it, 10% is going to go towards advertising ETHEREANS community, so enlarging the number of followers and subscribers that we get. 50% towards salaries, and no additional investment towards the startup cost, because as you know, that's going to come out of from the original 10 Ethereums. The charity part, 0 as well, because 0.5 Ethereums from that are also coming out from the starting 10 Ethereum. And then finally, a 5% farming, which we are going to activate later on. But again, we are going to discuss this in a minute. Moving on to the next chart. This is a summary basically on how both the 10 initial Ethereum for the startup and the 10.89 Ethereum for the first grant are going to be split up and invested across the first 3 months. We thought we'd give you very good visibility on this so that you can also understand how we are going to be gradually stepping up the advertisement part, especially across EthereansOS over the course of 3 months. You've seen on our last video our plan on how we are looking to escalate that from starting just with Twitter, moving on to medium YouTubers to large YouTubers. Now, finally, in this very last graph that you see here, this is basically what we are planning for our first proposal. So very, very soon, you'll be asked to vote, essentially, for the release of 6.06 Ethereum that we are going to be investing in the first month across all of the line items that we have discussed. In terms of the advertisement piece, we've released some initial information in the previous video. We've received some comments with regards to the direction that we should take. So in order to make sure that we are all working on this collaboratively and everybody has got the opportunity to bring forward influencers or suggested YouTubers that they think that we should pursue, we have actually put together a very, very quick survey, and you're going to see the link on the video description, and that we will really ask you to kindly complete, because that's going to give you an opportunity to give us some direction and have your say in the way that we are going to put forward the very first proposal. So it's really, really important that you do that. We're gonna leave that live until this coming Sunday, with the idea that straight after that, we're gonna collect the results. And then as early as early next week, we're gonna post the very first proposal for the 606 Ethereum, so that we can all get started as quickly as we possibly can and make sure that EthOS starts getting seen by influencers within the industry that we all know is going to have hopefully a very big impact over time. Just to wrap things up, in terms of next steps and updates from EthOS, now that the delegations and items models are completed, we know that they're working on Covenants, which is the very next release. We know it's coming soon. We don't know exactly when, but it's in the works. And after that, the next big thing and big release will be organization, whereby we believe they're going to migrate the whole DFR platform into the new EthOS platform, which is going to look great. And we feel that by that point, we're going to be in a really, really strong position to make sure that we've got all of our weapons ready to start putting the project in front of people, in front of influencers, and make sure that when the big sort of splash of investment happens across sort of high-end influencers, we have a finished product that people can appreciate, fully understand, and buy into. Another very quick thing that I wanted to say is that we are currently in the works of align with the EthOS team. We want to try to create some collaboration there in order to be able to release some very simple to understand videos on the key modules of the platform and on anything else that we think people will want to know about it. Once again, if you've got any more suggestions, feel free to contact us. We're going to continue to put some surveys forward as we progress, because we do value your opinion and we want to be involving everybody within our community. That said, thank you very much for continuing to follow us. We're going to come back with some further updates very soon. And until then, see you next time.